I use a job, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Turn my cameras.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this game just
Happy Tuesday. You've got Earl Ellis, 58-year-old gamer from the south side of Chicago, coming live to you streaming on YouTube. You can check out your game film at EDE-63. Up first is TT Breeze 3X with Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's get it on. Big shout out to WSofa33. I see you tuning in, Big Daddy. Thank you for subscribing and watching.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
How's them wings and them chicken nuggets last night?
Decision loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. First by him near the 35. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely galloping downfield.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara.
Amazing, I bet they was. So all you out there in YouTube land, if you ever run against WSofa33, don't befriend him. He'll beat you to death and just laugh at you. Yeah, I go to Popeyes in Chicago.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
But I believe the best food is the food that you cook at home. And my son, the 20-year-old, is a gourmet cook.
Going forward, and at times they're able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Hill. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
You're lucky then. Yes, I am. You don't know the half of it.
Territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's taken down.
Yes, the best food is at home. That's right.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those.
Ain't nothing like a good home burger.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Oh, good drop.
Intercepted. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Emmanuel Sanders, 26 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Where are you going so fast?
By Janoris Jenkins.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looks like a great game. It is. I'm addicted to it too. I've been playing that for hours and hours every day. I was looking at it on, well, not YouTube, but that other one, Twitch. And I got addicted to it. I said, I got to get that and see what all the hoopla is about. And I got that game, and it's hard to put it down.
As he gets in there to record the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted.
Oh, the Madden guy shining down on a old man.
Midfield at the 50-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On the ground, Kamara. Levante David in on the tackle.
Kamara, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints 7, Buccaneers nothing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. It's Hill. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh fighting the path to the QB there. 3rd and long. It's Hill. Airing it out deep for Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
A pass underneath for Fournette. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
There's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down. And I put my first tally mark next to the Brady to Gronk counter here.
I think it may be the first of many because once they get going, look out, things tend to snowball. Tom Brady trusts Gronk as much as any receiver I think he's thrown to in his career. And it's evident when you see that.
Saying something.
That's saying something right there. But he's earned it.
A nice run there by Jones on first down as he'll wind up getting about 5. So 2nd and 5 coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Who's that guy?
He can't get away, and Brady will go down. David Onyemata busting through to get him for a loss of 6. He's got Evans.
Ooh, good strike.
He's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
Buccaneer first down.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry by Jones. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards, the final tally. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Oh, ugliness.
Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost.
Missed extra point.
Teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
TG Breeze 3X, I appreciate that.
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Hill to throw on 3rd and 1. Looking long for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys have got back in the closing stages of the first half. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Brady. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
The pass. Fumble on the play. Recovers by the offense.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A one-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Throwing on second and long. Brady over the middle to Evans. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. The completion is only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Fourth down.
At the end of the game, I'll be handing out the accolades, and then I'll be showing you the ranking of my worthy opponent.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Brady rumbling past the 30 to Evans on the slant. And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And
Good ball out.
Quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to the ground, this time with Jones.
Hiller.
Stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
He's across
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. There's the Penn State man, it's Chris Godwin. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 35. Brady finding Godwin there for a Buccaneer first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Leonard Fournette. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw with Brady. The quick slant caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead.
Hello.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on 1st down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there.
Good throw, good catch. TT Breeze 3X. Trying to give me all I can handle. Well, I thought he was going to quit for me.
To go up and make a play, even when contested, looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Brady going to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good.
Damn it.
4th quarter lead.
Okay, he's got a 14-7.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. from the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Carlton Davis picks it, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brady now on first down. Evans has it left side. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
31-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop from here. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry?
And this
right through the middle.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
You can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
21-7.
Extra point put through by Succop. And it's now 21-7.
Minute 12 left.
Now Pinion
Looks like I'm going on what?
following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. A shotgun snap for Hill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh.
It's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a down. Let's check in with our referee. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. Hill on first down. And this is intercepted.
Ooh, that hurts.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
GG.
All the way up past the 40-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Jones running on first down, but finding it pretty tough going as he'll get forward for only about 3 there before he's taken down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2...
Let's do one more before I go to The Last of Us. You know what?